Oh my God, welcome back. You ready?
I'm ready.
That was annoying.
Yeah.
Super.
A little bit, huh?
Hey.
Hey, did you miss me?
Oh, you were gone for a while.
Don't act like you did not tell me you missed me every day.
Oh, yeah. Every day I wake up and be like, when are you coming home, Jen? Life is not. It's the same without you.
We saw each other the same amount that we see
I know,
each
right?
other.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Barbershop Confidential.
The podcast.
It's your boy Jonah, and of course, the one and only Jen. Some people think you spell it with a J.
Oh, yeah.
So super sad.
Yeah.
This is episode 93. We're getting close to 100.
Oh my gosh, should we throw a party?
I'm so excited. Before we begin, thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment. You know the fucking deal. But no, welcome back. How was your trip?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was really good.
Was it a good time needed?
Yes, definitely. Those last 3 days at an all-inclusive resort were exactly...
So only the 3 days you were there?
It was...
Because you were gone for a week?
Yeah, and the rest I was in Oaxaca City.
Oh, okay. How was that?
That was awesome. I fell in love.
With
A tour guide. But he was so cute and he was
I bet
so
you he'd be piping
smart.
down all the tourists.
Well, why didn't he pipe me down?
She's like, I was there for a piping.
I was all for it. My best friend was like...
Was he young?
He was probably around my age.
He was pretty old then?
Maybe a little bit younger.
Did you, like, shoot your shot?
I
like,
tried. I was like, oh, hey,
He's all...
fuck, what was his name? I'm still bad with names. Nope. Juan Carlos?
Probably.
I have no idea. But I, like, sat down next to him at one of the, like, spots because I had already done my shopping. And I was like, oh, so how long have you been doing this? And he was like, 5 years. I was like, well, you have, like, such an affinity for it. Like, and I even used that word in Spanish. I was like, oh, you smart. I can be smart, too.
You spoke English, too?
No, in Spanish. Oh, but he said, he's like, oh, where are you from? And at that point, it was like, Teresa and myself, where are you, like, to from? And I was like,
could have both ran a train on him and shit.
I know, right? No sé de cómo.
Sometimes you just gotta take it.
I know, right?
I'm just joking.
Consent. Consent is what this podcast...
I got the form for you if you need it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to have those signed now. Yeah, so... But then, like...
That was very seductive. The way you did that all slow. If she was wearing a skirt, you guys would have seen the whole torta.
She got the meats.
Jen, she got the meats.
They're all like...
She got the flabbers. Do it again one time for the camera.
I did it slow because these leggings are so tight.
She's just trying to show you guys the toes for free. The OnlyFans is coming soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to entice you guys. So, did we get any...
Some emails. Yes, we did. Thank you guys. Keep them coming.
Yeah. I want all the tea.
I grabbed it all. Kyobo. First one. I don't know who you are. I respect the confidence. And I think you're right. It says, I want to smash Jen. I know I can, but I prefer to think I can't because I like the chase. See, this is a respectable young man.
He thinks he can? What?
No. I know I can.
Oh, that's right. He thinks he can.
No. It says, I know I can.
I wonder why he thinks that.
But he likes to chase.
He's had me before.
I want to know who it is.
I know, me too. Send me a DM.
There you go. Shoot your shot.
I mean, but if it's any of you guys that text me now or DM me now.
What you should do, if he does slide in a DM, go out with him, right? Hold on. Before you shoot me down, go out with him. You know, get all comfy with him, touchy-feely, and then get him nice and stiffy, and then walk home.
Walk home?
Or leave. And turn around and be like, you can't.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry if I blew up your ears with that. He definitely can.
He can?
No, he can't.
No?
I'm celibate. I'm practicing abstinence for the rest of the year.
But she'll shoot you a nude. As politely.
Sometimes by accident.
All right, the next one. I like that though.
Yeah.
Jen can get dick down. Imagine you find your soulmate because of the podcast.
Oh my god.
I
that
better
would
be the
so
one who marries you.
cute.
What is that called?
Ordain?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm marrying you guys.
I was gonna say you can walk me down
He's
the
listening
aisle.
like I just wanted to fuck. Like,
yeah.
talking
Like,
about
why are you
marriage
kissing
and babies.
My side of town is so small. So small that my brother-in-law is smashing his wife's homegirl.
Okay. My brother-in-law is smashing his wife's homegirl.
My brother-in-law.
It always be your people, man.
So it's her brother-in-law? Is that her sister's husband?
Maybe
And so he's fucking the sister's
friend?
friend?
Nah, there would definitely be some snitching.
My
Maybe
brother-in-law.
The
There's no way.
maybe
It
the
is-
brother's wife's brother.
The brothers. What?
Let's just read it and then we'll judge.
That is my sister's husband. Essentially, is fucking her friend.
And you wouldn't. I think that's foul, but hey, who am I?
But then it says,
Who am I?
okay, it says, I dislike her from way back then in high school because she used to be a homie's high school sweetheart. She broke his heart. I couldn't get with him because he was brokenhearted from the same bitch who is now messing around my brother-in-law. Damn. I'm gonna need you to call in.
Well, disguise your voice because what the fuck?
Yes. Jeez. Are you from El Cajon?
I don't know. That's messy over there in your side of town. Wherever that is. Oh, here we go. Jen, un casado quiere contigo. Jen, a married man wants to fuck you, pretty much. But you got to come to work. You think it's a coworker?
I think it's my married coworker, which means I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to stop. I know it's him writing in for himself.
He's also the one that said, I can smash. I know it's not because this guy or woman spelled your name Jen. And the other one was Gen.
Oh.
So there's two different people. You
Yeah.
see? FBI hit me up. I got those detective skills. Damn, Jen, that's two dudes that trying to, you know,
I don't do
Finish
married
it.
men anymore.
finish the year strong.
I'm gonna like hibernate for the next.
Put yourself. Okay, let's see. This one's long. Whoever wrote this, you had time.
Sorry, I'm so cold.
You're cold?
Yes, yo soy bien violenta. And I just came from really, really warm weather. Like,
Oh, that's wrong. So I have a medical condition that makes it hard to lose weight. My boyfriend knows this and knows I have serious body image issues because of it. So you thick with 3 C's. But he is constantly hinting for me to go under the knife and get a BBL. Damn, she got no cheeks.
no.
None but hopes and dreams are back there. Jen, give her some cheeks.
You want some, girl? I got you.
Jen got the ham. She just brought some back too.
Yeah, I'm open up. I did. I ate so much.
He follows all these gorgeous Insta models with fake butts and bodies. First of all, heavily filtered. Mm-hmm. So don't even be
face tuned and
don't
everything.
be comparing yourself to these hoes, cause they ain't shit. He allegedly dated one. Allegedly. Let's highlight that word. Allegedly. Is there pictures of them two together? If not, it never happened.
Yep, never happened.
No pictures. You ain't got one picture with your ex-girlfriend. Sus.
Exactly.
Sus.
Especially if she's a hot Insta model and you're still
Oh, you'd
following
be bragging
her.
about that. Like,
Yeah, he would
I would
have
leave
that
the
up on his
picture up in my.
page.
Yeah, I would leave it up, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Why do you have that picture?" I feel like I don't even know how to delete it. What do you mean? I
don't even get on Instagram. You know that?
Where's the option? I don't know. Let's just leave it.
Or like one of my exes said, "I'll just delete the whole thing if that's what you want. I don't want any problems." I was like, "You can't just fucking delete
You just can't
that
delete
person."
your
Oh
ex.
my God.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were this crazy when I met you.
Yes.
You didn't show me this side when we met. This is I'm overwhelmed. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some milk.
He never comes back.
Never comes back. I feel like he's comparing me and doesn't accept me for who I am. He ain't shit. Mm-mm. Have you ever had a dude do that? Compare you to hoes? Compare you to hoes?
I don't know if it was like exactly a comparison, but one of my exes
This is the one that don't claim me.
they don't claim me. He sent me like this Insta fit models thing, and he was like, "Oh, like you would look great if you had your body like this," something like that.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Yeah.
He triggers me when he brings up the subject. Trauma. Mm-hmm. We've been together for almost 2 years. What do? I feel like breaking up is the only option. There you go.
There you go.
Sometimes the problems fix themselves.
Yeah. The
Dump
trash
him.
takes itself out. Oh yeah.
You shouldn't let your boyfriend stop you from meeting your spouse.
Yeah.
Your spouse is probably in a relationship too right now.
Yeah. Go look for him. Fuck this dude.
For
if
real.
you were to get like the BBL for yourself,
I'm with it.
yeah.
Shoot us the before and after so we can be like, okay, that was
Nude,
lit.
completely nude, please. I want to see where the bruising is.
Of course.
That's not for Jonah at all.
But send it to the barbershop coming down.
Yeah, because you never know who looks at my stuff.
You know, want to keep it safe. Yeah, like get a BBL for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't get a BBL to be a bottle waitress. That's weird.
I know a couple of girls have done that.
Oof.
Yeah. And they're little. They're like young. They're like in their early 20s.
That's
20.
like girls who start selling pussy like as soon as they're 18. Like you didn't even try to get a
I
job.
know.
How are you 19 already BBL?
How do you
like,
know you're going to hate retail?
You didn't even know if the gym was not gonna work.
Exactly.
You know
They
what I'm
don't even
saying?
try.
They don't even try. Just injecting yourself with shit. And the last one, I was dating a guy, then he ended up ghosting me. King behavior. Salute to this king.
Mm-hmm.
Then he decided to zombify, I've never heard that, and apologize for being a little bitch.
And then what did he do?
So I gave him a second chance. Hey, that's what you fucked up.
Did it work out?
He ended up ghosting me again a few days.
Sorry. That's not fun. That's not nice. I've been there.
They're like, bro, you came looking for me. Boys ain't shit. Like, what did we think was gonna happen?
I know. He did
Like,
it once, did it twice.
You cheated on me once, I'm gonna forgive you. Mm-hmm. You did it again?
Gonna forgive you.
What do you get, like 3 cheats? Like wishes?
I'm gonna grant you 3 cheats. And that's it.
She's a fucking genie over here. He's like, ooh, I get 3 cheats? Ooh, who could it be? And then the first one's always like the randomest girl. So you're just like, fuck, that was a waste of a cheat. I get 2 more. I get 2 more.
Those don't count. It doesn't count if you don't come.
Have you ever faked it?
Honey, I spent most of my 20s faking it. I didn't have a first real like orgasm.
Real fucking leg twitcher?
Yeah, until I was where I like wet. I wet the bed. I was 26, going on 27.
20s? That's late.
Yeah. Because all the other guys were just like, oh, yeah. And I'd be like, oh, God, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Oh, that's nice. I came a couple of times, but it wasn't like an orgasm.
Like a fucking
yeah.
soaker, super soaker. It was just like whatever. Did you ever orgasm with yourself?
Oh, all the time. After...
Okay. No, before that one.
Before that one? No, I don't think my body knew how to do it.
Your body was like, what's going on?
I was like, oh, did I just pee on this guy's face?
He's like, do it again.
He's like,
he's like, tacos?
I was like, did you throw up? Tacos?
He's like, what'd you eat? Oh, shit. Because a guy's never been like, I don't know if I've orgasmed.
Because
Like,
you orgasm every time you come.
No. Really?
I bet you a lot of guys didn't.
Every time we touch our dick, we come.
It's the pre-cum. It's just like, and I do that because I'm thinking of the texture.
When you're taking a piss and you shake it too much, you're like, ooh, hands off. Hands off.
I feel when I use the removable shower and I'm like, ooh. Oh, no, stop. You got to get to work.
We don't got time for this. I'm already late.
Oh my God. That conversation.
As you can see, we like to please ourselves.
I'm single. I have to.
No, dude, that's worse for like, I don't know about women. With guys, it's always like random. Will be watching TV and it's like, I'll be back.
I used to do it a lot more when I was working from home.
just double clicking both mouths.
I actually woke up so horny the other day. And then my friend decided to like send me a picture of his baby in a pumpkin costume, and I was like, that's really cute. Y me mataste la cura.
Oh, well, how does a woman wake up horny? Like a guy, when he wakes up horny, is like it's external, you know, like it's visible.
I feel it in the ears. Just like tingling.
Oh, like in the
meats start flapping.
She got the meats. That's interesting. I've never asked that question though. Like, how do women know?
I don't know. I just feel like a tingle, I guess. I don't know what a tang.
Your pussy got, we need something to fill this up. Oh, that's interesting. I've never. I don't know why I've never asked anybody that question.
You know, I used to have these types of conversations before when I was like still a virgin, and people didn't believe that I was a virgin because I was like, so comfortable.
Oh, with the conversations. Yeah, you know who you have the best sex conversations with? Coworkers.
Yes.
You just be talking about the dirtiest shit you've ever done with like complete strangers.
Yeah, because really, I mean.
And then your partner comes in, they're like,
yeah,
we know. I remember I had this one incident happen. I don't know if I want to share it.
Share it with me, and then you can always edit it out.
Oh, all right. Or we'll leave it in for the Patreon.
Are we gonna start that?
Yeah. Sorry. All right, guys. So
okay,
there's we're gonna start a Patreon, and it's pretty much gonna be unedited. I'm not gonna bleep names. I'm not gonna cut out embarrassing stories that Jen, myself, or whoever's here has. I'm not cutting shit out. Completely uncut content.
Uncircumcised.
Like this story I'm about to tell.
Okay, let's do it.
That I'm cutting out for sure.
I feel like putting my feet up, like.
No. And we'll be selling feet pics of Jen on there.
And maybe more. Okay, continue with your story.
So I was receiving oral.
Fellatio.
And I was getting this tingly feeling. And I was like, move out the way. I was being polite, you know, like, here it comes.
You're like, move out the way, but then your hand's like right there.
My butt cheeks tightened up. I was like, ah! I was like, ah! And like the first one's always like,
yeah, I know.
Like
it comes out like with a little clot.
like the fucking champagne bottle cork. Yeah. It's like, bah! And then the second one's like, oh yeah? Hold my beer. It went over her head. And then landed inside of my sneaker. And I was like, God! When it comes to like bodily fluids like that, I get disgusted. Like afterwards, because every guy knows once you know, you're like, get up, you filthy whore. So I landed in my sneaker and I tried cleaning it, but you know, like it's there. You know it's there.
Wear them?
Huh?
Did you
I sold them.
No.
I sold those shits. I was not keeping them.
And if you're a Patreon listener, you can get one too.
Yeah, I sold those shits, and I cleaned enough to know, but it was like in my head, dude. Like I could never wear those shoes again. Oh shit!
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
That was bad. Sorry to whoever bought those shoes because you're walking around with my kids. All right, Jen, what are you talking about? Mexican parents refusing to accept you as an adult.
You don't get that with your mom? Like, even if you, well, actually, you told a story similar to that. I was just listening to the episode earlier.
Oh, yeah, how my mom tries to control.
Yeah, you're
or
not
tries
even
to talk
in the
to me
house
like
anymore.
if I'm a child and shit, yeah.
I was with my tia a week on vacation, and she just, like, she would make little comments like, don't fall. Don't trip, okay? I'm like, I was a clumsy child, but like I'm an adult now. I know how to. No.
Why would she say that though? Like she sees you as a kid.
I think she sees me as a kid still. And my mom like texted my sister the other day because like Ali was like out for brunch or something.
Shout out to Ali.
And my mom was like, "Don't you have responsibilities later in the day? Don't you have to pick up your boyfriend?" And Adi was like, I'm not even, like, you're not even here. I'm not drinking. Like, can you relax? Adi doesn't even live at the house anymore.
Imagine. She's the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. My mom used to do that shit with Kat. She would be like, don't let him drink. And I was like, mother. To this day, she's like, if she hears me cuss, she's like, don't say bad words. I don't like when you say bad words.
Yeah.
Don't drink. You're going to go out tonight? Don't drink. Okay, mom.
Yeah. Don't get too fucked up. Excuse me.
Like, parents act like we've never seen them plastered drunk.
Thank you. If I go to, like, a party, like a family gathering or something, my mom will get there and she's like, did you go say hi to them? Like, no, because I don't like some of these people. I'm going to say hi to the ones that I like. You can't tell me that I need to be polite to everyone anymore.
OMG, seriously. Actually, just now, I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but me and my mom were having a discussion, and my sister too, because she's like, because one of my cousins died. Mm-hmm. And she's like, did you reach out to her son? And I was like, no. She's like, why not? I was like, I don't have his number. Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to get honestly, don't even know his name. It's just
no offense.
Like family members who live in Mexico. Like I don't.
Yeah.
And when I go to Mexico, I don't see them. So it's like
exactly.
And she's like, that's not nice. That's to your family. And I was like, hold up. And so it turned into like a big argument. Like there's people who are not my family who have been there for me more than people who are blood related, and that was my thing. I was like, just because they're family doesn't mean they're family. Like, I can't count on them.
Yeah, just because they're blood doesn't mean they're family.
And so she was like, yeah, that's your family, you know, talking to me like I was a child and shit. So.
Yeah, it's annoying. And you're like almost 49 or what?
Yeah.
You're about to be, right? She was even talking to like Teresa like that, but I don't think she realizes that she does it. Like I know there's no like ill intent there, but it's still kind of annoying.
Is that her mom?
No, my tia is my mom's sister. She doesn't have any kids. I'm her kid. That's why she invited me.
Oh, and rest in peace, your dog.
Oh, I know, Taquito.
He was here once.
He was
Super annoying, but I'll forgive him now because he's dead.
He wasn't annoying. He was on my lap the whole time.
Nah, but then when you let him down, he was like searching for somewhere to piss. And I was like, bro,
you're like, we're ending the podcast right here.
I'll stab you, bro. I had a friend. I was just talking to her too. She's but she's like what is it?
Trans?
Masculine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Masculine, lesbian. She's cool as fuck. Shout out to Alexis. She had a dog, one of those little Yorkies, and I guess it jumped off somewhere and it broke its leg. But it broke its leg so bad they had to amputate it. So like the little dog was on 3. But when the dog was at the vet, I guess it cost a lot of money. And she was like, I'm trying to sell my car.
Oh my gosh.
To pay for like, the fees
surgery.
and shit. And I was like, wouldn't it be better if you just put her to sleep? I put that in a comment on Instagram.
Oh my god, not even like in a DM?
No.
So you could pretend to be sensitive?
I put it in a comment and they fucking came after me, dude. I was like,
delete.
I feel like that's illogical. Right? That's fair. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I left a comment and they fucking came after me.
Oh my god.
Calling me insensitive and shit. But I was like, bro, you're like...
I mean, I think that's more reasonable.
I wouldn't even have gone back. The vet just would have had to have dealt with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't have attachment issues with pets, so...
You know what? That's exactly what my mom would say. And he passed away in her arms. And she said she can't... Yes. She was bawling when she called me. She was like, I didn't think I was going to... She's like, I didn't think I was going to feel it. I was like, you act detached, but you're not.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I could be wrong.
That's cool, though. I'm glad you had fun.
Thank you.
So, yeah, please. I wonder if the new generations are going to be of Mexican moms. Like you. You think you'll be like that?
No. You're 18, you're out of the house.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I know.
You say that.
Yeah.
But then it's like dudes who have cheating fathers. And they know about it growing up. And they're like, I will never.
And then they
end up
do
being
exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Fucking hella cheaters and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? How'd you almost get arrested in Mexico?
Oh my god.
Smuggling the ham. So I told you can't bring back pork.
I used the bag that I always use the same travel backpack.
Okay.
So I left 3 little Starburst looking like edibles in there. Yeah.
Ma'am.
And I didn't realize this because they were from the trip that I took to New York.
Ma'am. Drug smuggling Jen.
Yep.
La reina de Tijuana.
La reina del norte. Yeah.
What'd they do?
They charged me a tax fee.
For the edibles? Mm-hmm. Did you get to keep them?
No.
Oh, that's fucked up.
They confiscated them.
Of course.
And charged me the tax fee.
How much was the tax fee?
Around like $200+
Dollars?
Yes.
I mean, it's better than going to jail.
Homeboy wanted to tax me $400. And I was like, I don't have that on me. I was like, do you want my credit card? And he was like, no, for obvious purposes, we can't.
Cash. Only. He's like, don't you know how bribes work? It's cash.
It wasn't a bribe. It wasn't a bribe. It was a tax.
I was going to say, was there a receipt?
Yeah, there's a receipt
really?
For the tax. Yeah.
Post-it, recibo.
It was typed up and everything.
Oh, wow. At least you didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
So that could have gone worse.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he knew what he was doing.
I fucking hate the Mexican airport.
No, me too.
They're fucking scumbags, scam artists.
They break your luggage.
Mm-hmm. One time I was flying to, I think it was Mexico City or Mazatlan, and my sister printed out the tickets, and she put my name as Jonathan Aldana, and my name is Jonathan Aldana, and my passport says both, and they're like, no, it's not you. I was like, but it is, and they're like, no, the names don't match, and I was like, but they do, and they were like, no, I had to buy another ticket. Motherfuckers, bro.
Dang.
And the day of, so you can imagine. It was
They're
like
the
$400.
worst. The worst.
I hate them.
And then my dad, they were trying to give him grief. A few months ago, we went to Sinaloa, and they were trying to give him grief because he was using his U.S. resident card
As an identification?
as a passport to get into Mexico.
To get into Mexico?
Yeah, when you use the CBX, you know how you have to go through immigration there. That's where I got caught.
Smuggling in.
Caught. I was like, honestly, if I really wanted to like smuggle it in, I could have, because they don't really check your body.
And it's not going to set off a metal detector.
Exactly.
Those motherfuckers are worse.
Yeah.
They'll do that to anybody. Like, randomly, they'll be like, oh, you got to pay a tax. And they send you to, like, the little booth to pay the tax.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, dude. Scary. Now there's a fee just to go through the airport.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming up.
Oh, my God.
It's a pain in the ass.
Coming up in corruption.
It's almost feel like I'd rather just go through the San Diego and pay the difference.
Yeah. And honestly, the worst part was that it's legal in the state of Oaxaca. It just became legalized.
No shit.
They were telling us. The tour guide was telling us. I was like, how do you know that? I love you.
She's like, oh my God, let me suck your dick.
He never asked for my number, though.
Oh, you fell in love with the tour guide?
Yeah, I did.
Was he like a good looking dude?
Juan Carlos, I think is his name.
Was he good looking?
Yeah.
Like tall, handsome?
dark, handsome.
Muscular?
He looked like he worked out. You know?
But he liked to eat?
Yeah, no.
No, skinny?
Like he just worked. He's naturally just thin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You think those tour guys be piping down hoes?
I wish.
They're usually like, is there an extra charge? Like, me and Tere would
Teresa, you don't wanna join us?
That would have been a cool story though, right? You came back, you're like, Jonah,
let me tell you,
I fucked the tour guy.
Mid-tour. I was trying. My dad even said content. My dad was all for it. She was like, "Be háblale."
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Teresa was like my wing woman, and then he just like.
That sucks. How many days did you see him?
Just one.
Oh, just it wasn't enough time.
Yeah, it wasn't enough time.
You had to woo him.
Yeah.
I saw you were you got drunk.
Bro. Wait, how did you see? Who posted a video? What?
No, you told me. And the close friends, it was like drink shaky shots. I was like,
You know what tequila does to you, Jed? I saw your Don Julio 70 out there, and I like felt like the coffee coming up. I was like,
the bathroom's over here. Why are you in the kitchen? That's how I feel about Hennessy and Hypnotic.
Oh,
the
that's
smell
another
alone.
one.
No, could never. So did you black out?
Oh my God. Oh yeah. So I
Maybe
was sitting down. No, this was on another night. This was at the resort already, so it's all inclusive, and you can't. If it's free, it's for me, you know. And I was drinking all day. Teresa and I were drinking all day, but then she's the mom, right? Like she was like, oh, this one's getting really drunk. Hold on, let me hold back a little bit. Yeah. And so apparently I was having this conversation. So same weekend, right, that we go, it's like the Congress or a convention for like the cement guys. I don't know.
At the same resort?
At the same resort. It was like 300 men.
Woo! That was a fucking gangbang waiting to happen, Jen.
And you know what? I didn't.
You don't even think about the podcast. That's why that's why you're not here for all of them, because you don't think about the podcast.
Hold on.
You should have ran through the whole first part.
I was trying, but then drunk Jen got the best of me and she blacked out.
Did you drunk call anybody?
Oh my God, yes. I woke up the next day. Hold on. Okay, let me tell you about this guy first and then I'll tell you what I did. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So meant to tell you about that earlier. But I'll tell you right now. So this guy sits down, other guy sits down.
With you guys?
With us too, yeah.
Okay.
We were like at this little bar because we wanted to keep drinking. Mind you, we're both in bathing suits and just like linen bottoms, right? Because we'd been out in the sun all day. Guy comes over, starts talking to me. I remember like him sitting down and me being like, he's not that ugly. Got a little beard going on. I think he was like 40, 42.
fuckable.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
No vacation dig.
Then he said something like, oh, even the dumbest guy, el más pendejo, the dumbest guy that you see here makes really good money.
Oh, wow.
Because they're all part of that, cement group, national group, whatever. And so Teresa in my eyes just went like, bling, bling, cha-ching.
We're not gold diggers, though.
No. But then I black out of nowhere. And I decide I have to go pee. I don't know. I decided I have to go pee, and Teresa was like, let's just go up to the room and use that bathroom because this one's gross. And I was like, okay. Never came back down.
Maybe they did drug you.
I don't know. I don't remember anything after that. I mean, I had a lot of shots throughout the day. And then we had like, I think 6 de una. But yeah, those
are the worst when
Teresa
you wake up,
saw me
like,
naked.
Ooh.
She washed me.
Did you take pictures?
She did not.
For the Patreon, of course. Now, come
For
on.
the Patreon, we got to pay for my master's program, guys.
Damn.
Okay, the other one. So apparently I texted my most recent ex
Okay.
of 3 months.
How'd that go?
I said happy birthday. And he was like, it was the 28th of last month. And I was like, it was in my calendar. It was in my calendar. It was in my calendar for October 28th. So I guess like drunk me was like, oh, I should say happy birthday. I was just like, happy birthday.
So happy birthday, babe.
I was like, I hope you had a good day. And he was like, because I was like, oh, fuck, sorry. And then it said, it was great, something like that. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's where we left it.
Drunk texting.
I was like, of all the people.
I had a very like old person weekend. I took my niece, asked me if I can give her a ride to the club. My niece 24. And I was like, yeah. What time you want me to pick you up? 10:30, 11? Because that's what time I go.
Yeah.
She's like 8:30. I was like, we gonna sweep?
We're going to set up the table?
Why are you so early? I heard her friends don't go clubbing, so they were like, well, the ticket said to be there early. And I was like, what? So I go pick them up, and it's
You're like, you're going for happy hour?
early dinner? What the fuck? So then I pick them up, and they're like chit-chatting. And I know they're in their 20s, but they sounded like high school girls. And
Well, because you said they don't go out much.
they don't go out much. So I dropped them off at 9:30. And this is very important that you know this. I dropped them off at 9:30. I was like, all right, have a good time. I may not be able to pick you up because I might go out. And I was like, so how are you going to get? She was like, we're going to take a lift. I was like, all right, cool. Have a good night. Bye. I'm chilling here on the couch. I didn't go out. And it's 11. And my sister calls me and she said, are you going to pick up Nena? And I was like, no. Why would I? She said she was going to take a lift. She's like, call her. So I call my niece. And I was like, you okay? She's like, no, my friend thinks she got drugged. She's like throwing up everywhere. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, we're outside the club waiting. I was like, oh, so you ordered a lift? She's like, no. I was like, what are you waiting for, bro? She's just like, to her to calm down because she's like throwing up and she doesn't want medical attention. And so I was like, oh my, I'm on my way. I picked them up at 11:30. They were there for 2 hours.
And they weren't even inside the club for 2 hours. You dropped them off and then you went out.
And who knows how long they were outside for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the I picked her up and the girl was like, gone. But I was thinking, because she was throwing up, right? Why would some guy want to drug you for that.
Maybe they were new at it, and they they were like, maybe this is a good dosage.
Yeah,
Half
half a pill,
strong enough.
half a pill, whole pill. And the guy's like, fuck it. Throw 2 in there. When she was like, I shouldn't be joking about rape.
It's not funny. Being roofied isn't funny either.
Oh, you've been roofied. Mm-hmm. Did you throw up?
I threw up. I woke up with like a black substance all over. Like, it was like a dark gray. It was like all over my leather jacket.
I don't know. So I dropped them off, and the girl couldn't even fucking stand up. They had to like help her inside. And I was like, in my head, I was thinking that if I were to do that, that's messy. Like,
yeah,
that's a lot of work.
Maybe he didn't want to have her alive.
Oh, that's. Ooh.
I've been watching too much Dahmer.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and shit. But anyways, yeah, she thought she got drugged. That's scary.
Yeah, unless she did like.
I was like, it's rough being a girl out here.
It is. It really is. Even like traveling by yourself, sometimes
it's like risky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So you had fun on your trip?
I did. Yeah.
Nice. Say you didn't get no dick out there.
Me too.
That would have been cool for them.
Drunk Jen blocked her blessings. I saw him at the buffet on Sunday morning, and he just kind of like looked at me, and his friend came over to us, and he was like, "Oh, she probably doesn't remember us, huh?" And I was like, "Oh my god." And then at the airport, we ran into him again, and he's like, "Oh, if we were enemies, we would have already fought each other so many times." And I was like,
that was cheesy.
That's a Mexican ass saying.
Cheesy
Because he
as
said it in
fuck.
Spanish. I was
That's
like
when people say, like, if it were a snake,
uh-huh.
it would have bit you.
I was just like,
Oh, you're like, I thought about fucking this man.
yeah. But it was cool. He was wearing like boots.
Like cowboy boots?
Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, all right.
Keep them on.
Just the boots.
Just the boots.
That'd be cool to have, like, sex at the airport.
Yeah, in the bathroom, just like.
Yeah. Just real quick.
Fly off. Bye.
And never see him again.
I know. But I've been.
You leave with fucking chlamydia.
Ew. Is that smell?
Does it have a stench? Have you had chlamydia?
I've never had chlamydia. But I think it does.
Does
Isn't that one of the symptoms?
I don't know.
No, I've never had an STI.
I hope not. You hear about that guy in Florida?
Which one?
He got arrested for spreading AIDS knowingly. He found out he had AIDS in 2019. And since then, he's been out here just
raw dogging.
spreading that shit.
Oh, God forbid.
That's scary.
That is really scary.
Just even taking that test is
Say
like...
I'm never having sex again. Boy, you do not have a chance.
Raw. Raw. She's having sex with condoms.
Yeah. Condoms only.
That shit's inconvenient.
I mean, being abstinent is inconvenient.
Because, like, in the heat of the moment, you're like, come on.
Fuck it. I'm the first one to say, like, it's fine. We don't need it. Especially if I'm drunk. I hate myself. Especially if I like the
You would
guy.
raw dog that dude in Mexico, huh?
No, God, no.
No?
No.
What if you got pregnant from him?
Oh.
Imagine. Pregnant by a guy you don't even know.
Oh, my God.
You would have aborted it?
I said I'm too old to have an abortion.
Would you have?
No.
You would have kept it?
I mean, what else would I do with it?
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't abort it. And you got to pay for this, like $500, ain't it?
I know, because Planned Parenthood doesn't cover for me anymore. It'd be too much money.
Really? You got to lie on that shit.
I tried. I tried. I was like, do I have to go back to San Diego and only make $500?
The other day I was fucking walking and I rolled my ankle on the curve. You know, like I missed it. And to like catch myself,
oh my God,
I put my other foot forward and I slammed my toe into the concrete.
Oh, did you break it?
I thought I broke it.
How
it
is
was
it?
Fucking throbbing, and I was like, okay, it's been an hour. It still hurts. Like, this should have gone away. And then I was like, 2 more hours. I was like, let me look at it. And so I took off my shoe and I took off my sock. Purple, swollen. I couldn't move it no more. And I was like, fuck. So
drive yourself to the emergency room.
I Googled like their closest urgent care. And I went and the lady's like, do you have insurance? I was like, yeah. And she's like, do you have your card? I was like, why the fuck would I have that? Like,
you don't carry it around with you for emergencies?
No.
Oh.
And so she's like, do you have a picture? I was like, well, let me see. I called Kat and I was like, can you give me a picture? And she's like, well, let me look for her. I can't find it. Finally, she found it and they were like, okay, sit down. We'll see you right now. And then she's like, oh, it's going to be $33. Like, the copay.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, all right. And then she's like, here, sign here. Saying that if you're going to pay the difference for whatever. I was like, you haven't even seen me yet. Like, you already, like, preparing me to pay? Like, what are we doing? And so they finally, you know what's fucked up? Have you ever gone to, like, urgent care or to, like, the ER? How they weigh you?
Yes.
This stupid girl takes me to the D. She's like, get on scale. I was like, for my toe?
You're like, you want to see how much you gained?
She's like, get on the scale. And I was like, that's how you gonna do me? I was like, oh, you real disrespectful. So I got on and whatever. There I was waiting in the room and then the nurse, doctor, whatever, came in. She's like, oh, you rolled your ankle? And I was like, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I think I broke my toe. She's like, okay. She's like, take off your shoes and socks. I'll be back. And I was like, where you going, bitch? I was like, look, real quick. And she's like, oh, okay. And she's like, no. She's like, let me see you move it. And I moved a little. She's like, no, you probably just jammed it. And I was like, okay. She's like, okay. You want pain meds? And I was like, no. She's like,
yes, please.
Like,
those will be available on Patreon too.
As Skittles. She's like, all right. Bye. And I was like,
thanks.
Cool.
Can you help me put my sock on at least?
To make it worth it?
Yes.
Check me for something else? And I was like, hey, I have a question. And she's like, well, like, you know, you're here for your toe. I was like, bitch, just answer my questions. Fucking hoe. Good old insurance, though.
The medical field is just all business.
Oh, that's what you do.
I'm in the dental field.
I mean, like the charging shit.
Oh, yeah.
They find shit to charge for. You don't want to admit it, huh?
I don't want to talk about work.
But every time you voice note me, it's about work. That's not fair.
I think my coworker wants to fuck me.
Which one?
No,
the young one?
I wish.
Did he get hired?
Yes.
Yeah. They're going to walk in one day and you're giving a head in the fucking...
Oh, my God.
And
you know what?
The records?
He's cute, but then once you get to talk to him, it's like, you're so young.
But like young how?
Like young. Just
but
young.
Like,
he's like in his early 20s. Like you remember being in your early 20s.
But like how?
Like he has a tight little perky butt that I just want to like... God.
He looks like he works out.
My boss listens to this. He's going to fire me.
For sexual harassment. But this is only on the page. Yeah.
He's like, Jen. No, honestly, like,
No,
I want to press my face up against his butt. That's how, like,
your boss, who I think is your boss?
Yes.
He's probably like, Jane, same. So let's tag team him.
I mean, if you're down.
Would you ever do that?
You know what? Never say never.
Never say never?
You know what? That's probably why that guy thinks he can sleep with me.
Because you're over here like, would you ever fuck a fan? Never say never.
Yeah, never say never. I just don't like to say never because whenever I say never, that's
you end up doing it?
Yes.
Yeah. At least you don't have a boyfriend yet. Let's get through the year without a boyfriend.
That's my goal. I'm like really like trying. No, but I've been really like...
Speaking of...
I've had really bad luck lately.
With dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they send you pictures with their zipper down.
Okay, that was one guy.
What the fuck was that?
He was just out of work. He was at work. He just like brought it out. I was like, ¡ay! Me salió la culebra.
You haven't got no dick pics in a while? It's been a minute, huh? Go through your own block list. And be like,
maybe.
I'm blocked.
Oh, definitely not my ex though.
No?
No.
But you say you liked it.
I liked it, but I didn't like the emotional and
Abuse?
the emotional physical
You were
abuse.
pretty much like Blueface's girl.
Oh.
Just without the physical
Without
part.
the tattoos.
Without the physical abuse, just the mental and emotional abuse.
Physical.
I can't stand that bitch. So
Chris did it first. Chris Brown did it first. I was dying when they were.
hot take, but I think Chris Brown chose like the wrong era to beat a woman.
Yeah.
Should have done it now.
Yeah.
Could have got away with it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just they're so quirky little relationship. It's so cute. Goals.
We're getting through like all the good and the bad. And the really,
This
really
is
bad.
part of a relationship. The ups and downs, the beatings.
Domestic
God,
violence.
damn, you gotta be I already think she's stupid for like having tattoos. And that's what people on Twitter were like saying, like
tattoos.
She has tattoos of his face on her neck. Like 3 of them.
Oh, I didn't realize that was that.
Yeah. So they're just like, this bitch has tattoos. She ain't leaving him. He could beat her a million times. She's not going nowhere.
No. Mm-mm.
Don't be like her, ladies. That's fucking dumb. Would you let a dude hit you? Have you ever been hit? Oh my God.
I mean...
Let's talk about it. Have you been hit?
Well, he never, like, hit me.
She's like, he never made a fist.
Yeah.
It was open palm.
Yeah.
And it was my fault.
No, it was.
And that's all for today, guys.
I mean, I was pushing. I was mad at him, so I started, like, being a little bitch. And we were drinking. And then I started bringing up bullshit. And then I knew.
Like bitches?
His ex, yeah.
Oh.
And then he just, like, I was trying to, like, leave, and he, like, pulled me back on the bed and, like, pinned me down. And he was like, fucking stay in here. And I was like, yeah! He pinned me up against the wall one time, too.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hotline for this, ladies.
Yeah.
1-800-STOP this shit.
It was bad, because I didn't, like...
But he didn't hit you.
He didn't hit me.
He didn't punch you.
The wall hit me.
I fell against the wall. I tripped. Bro, you know how I told that story about my ex slapping me? Somebody,
oh my gosh, yes.
somebody fucking, I guess I posted something. And somebody who listens clearly was like, that's why your ex used to hit you.
Victim blaming. Is that where you got it from?
Yeah, I'm blaming the victim. I was like, bitch. I can't even argue
you're
with
right.
it. I cannot argue. I was like, she did hit me.
Oh, it's never okay, guys. It's not okay. We joke about it, but it's not okay.
Definitely not alright. Fuck you, though. I saw the message. I was like, bitch.
Just like put it down for a little bit before you reply. You're just like...
I looked up like therapists online. I was like, who can help me? Help me through my trouble.
Oh, I got insurance finally, so I can get my therapist
Oh, you
again.
didn't have insurance?
Not for those few months I was on probation.
Oh, no shit? That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it was only 3 months, but really it was only like 2 that I wasn't seeing a therapist. So.
Oh. I used to do this thing of quitting right when I had insurance. And my sister would be like, can you stop doing that, please? Like at my last job or like an old job, I was there for 5 years and never had insurance. And I didn't get it till like the very end and then I quit.
And then do you keep the insurance?
No.
Oh.
They send you like what is it, Cobra thing?
And
my sister's like, why would you quit? You're like a new adult when you have insurance though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel like.
Yeah.
Like when I pulled up that card on the picture, I was like, charge it to them.
I pay enough a year.
Yeah.
I pay them $20,000 a year, but let them pay this $33 a year.
And then they still charge you like,
yeah,
you don't have enough.
Yeah.
You have to pay a little bit. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Do people argue with the prices you give them?
All the time.
They argue knowing what they have to pay?
Can I get a discount? It's like, no, I'm not in charge of that. My boss is off today. He's never off. I always feel bad texting him on his days off.
You work right there? I don't want to say where, but you're the one right here in Chilla? Mm-hmm. Look close to the freeway? Mm-hmm. One day I saw on TikTok, this lady was recording domestic violence, and it was right there where you work.
Oh my God.
Closer to like the freeway side.
Uh-huh.
And she went out there and intervened.
And what happened?
I guess the guy was like pushing his girlfriend or wife.
Uh-huh.
And then the daughter came out of the car and didn't stop it.
Well, because
until like the girl that worked there went, and the daughter and the guy were like, mind your business. And so they took the girl into the office to like don't go with them, we'll give you a ride or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like he came back and she went with him.
Yeah.
I don't want to victim blame, but picture's dumb.
Es que when you're in it, you don't see a way out sometimes.
I never understood that.
You're not going to understand it until it happens to you.
It happened. Okay. I left.
Did it? I mean, I left eventually, but I didn't realize those things until I was out
Were y'all
of the
living
relationship.
together?
We lived together for a while.
When that happened? When you fell against the wall?
One time.
Oh, it was multiple?
Yeah.
Damn,
throughout the years. Yeah, I'm telling you. You
I
don't
want to
realize.
victim blame, but you should have left, dude. I'm just like,
I should have.
holy shit. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's fine.
Don't put a damper on the podcast, though.
Sorry, you can bleep that out. That can be Patreon only.
Patreon only. I was watching TikToks and this cholo, because that's what he was, the cholo. He was talking to somebody and he was like, all you talk about is fucking bullshit. All you talk about is, he was talking to somebody and he was like, you like cheese, man, dog. You're not fucking saying nothing for people to learn. Like, you're not putting nothing of value out. You just put out
Was he
bullshit.
talking about art?
And I was like, this motherfucker, tag me, bitch.
When people ask me, what's your pod about? And I'm like, bullshit, but fun.
And I was thinking, I was like, fuck, bro, I hate that. I hate those podcasts where dudes who think they can come on and just give advice to people. Ugh. I'm the worst person to give you advice. Like, if you're a girl and you're like, Jonah,
me too.
What should I do? Be a hoe. Mm-hmm. If it's a guy, yo, what should I do? Be a hoe. Mm-hmm. Go live, man.
Stay toxic.
Make mistakes. Learn from those mistakes. But live. I'm never gonna tell you what to do. Never.
Yeah, no.
I would never give you good advice either. So.
I was taught in school.
Look at that.
Like this?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not very ladylike. That's Patreon shit right there.
Does it have a hole? No. Cool, because I'm not wearing underwear. Just kidding. To see a darker hole inside.
I didn't know there was a new shade of black.
The lips are crawling out. So gross.
Like an octopus.
You know what? I'm thinking of that squid alien from
Men in Black?
Futurama.
Oh, okay.
We talked about that.
It was like a doctor, right?
Yeah. What was I saying? Before you rudely interrupted, telling me to close my legs like a lady.
They're talking about people giving advice.
Oh, yeah. I was taught in school, like, you ask questions for the client to, like, come to the realization or the conclusion themselves.
But I think some people or some clients want to just be told.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like what to do.
Yeah.
So they can be like, well, they made me.
Yeah.
To justify whatever.
Yeah.
Another thing that bothers me is Kanye West. I hate, and I was telling Tron, because Tron's kind of like.
Really, it's because a lot of people really respected his music back in the day, and sometimes it's hard to separate the artist from the
music.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling him, I was like, bro, I hate when they use God as an excuse. Like, God, I'm God's vessel. God sent me to fucking.
Oh my God, is he saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He needs to.
And he also said, you ready for this? He said that what the media is doing to him and these companies, he now knows what it feels like to have a knee on his neck. He compared
Bro,
being
he
murdered.
is delusional.
being murdered to
Oh God.
being fired, because that's pretty much what happened.
How
Yeah.
were you kids eat? I was talking to a fellow mental health field worker. I guess I'm not really in there anymore, but in the field. I'm still a mental health advocate.
You still have mental health issues.
Forever and always. Damn it. See, you interrupt me and then I can't remember.
You were talking to another...
Oh, yes. He's a social worker. And we were talking about the Kanye thing. The whole, like he's diagnosed with bipolar disorder and all of that. So I was like, what do you think? Do you think he should be placed into conservatorship? And he was like, I do.
Was that what Britney Spears was on?
Yes. Because I saw this post that said, so are we going to put... Is Kanye West going to be put under conservatorship, or is that just something that we do to women?
Ooh, I thought you were going to say white.
To white females.
No, just the white people.
Oh, yeah. No, he
The women, yeah.
If he's off his meds and he's having these delusions of grandeur, maybe we should think about getting him some serious professional help.
Mm-hmm. There's some people who are saying, I'm not mad at him. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. That's how,
I'm mad. I hate, because it's
I don't want to say that he's blaming his condition, but I feel like he's going to definitely fall back on that in the future.
If he ever goes to jail by insanity, defense by insanity or some shit, he's fucking weird, man. It sucks because I like this music too.
Yeah, he had really good music.
Yeah. I posted the thing that when Adidas dropped him, I was like, my beef with Adidas is over.
Yeah.
And some people thought it was funny, and some people were shaking my head. I was like, I'm still never gonna buy Adidas, but it's a joke.
Just take the joke.
They got rid of
just
Kanye.
Laugh or click.
Yeah. People be taking shit too serious.
It was a game.
Huh? No. We had a discussion. He sent me a video about women. They're like, what's your body count? And the girl's like, guys that ask that are cornballs. You probably don't get bitches anyways. Why are you asking that? It doesn't even matter. The girl's gonna lie.
Yeah.
What are you asking for?
No, never.
What are you asking for? This little
true.
cornball. And he sends it to me, and I was like, I think the women who say shit like that, what do you care, or whatever, probably have a high body count. Is that fair to assume? Second of all...
I can't speak for all women.
I don't know.
Second of all, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, the video was a different one. It was one, this girl was like, I have 40 bodies, but who cares?
Oh, okay.
And he's like, men care. We don't want to wife you.
Do you guys really care?
I don't.
Okay.
But some guys probably do. I feel like it's better if your girl went through her whole phase and got it out the way. There's nothing for her to be like, what if?
I think I definitely went through my whole phase already.
Don't stop the whole phase. Keep it going.
I'm trying. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry if my feet stink.
I had set myself up for success when I got back
Oh.
here. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's Patreon action right there, boy. I just think it's cool for people to get their whole phase out the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then you don't have to be like, oh, I should have done this. I should have ran through more dudes or more girls, whatever.
You're right. Fine, I'll settle down at 35.
Isn't that next year? No? I'm sorry. 2 years? But 35 is a good year, though.
I'm 32 now.
Like fine wine.
Do the math.
Oh, you got plenty of hole left in you.
I do. 3 years.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
But no, I'm telling you, salty. But not salty like upset. Like salty like me echaron la sal. Like bad luck.
Oh, bad luck with men?
Yeah. So it was another guy I drunk texted. The New Yorker from last year.
Oh, yeah. The one with the wife.
I think he does.
I told
think
you.
He has a wife.
At least the girl.
He has something.
In the military.
Because, we were texting when I was over there, and then Oh, in the military, that's probably why he came out to San Diego. So we were texting when I was over there, and then I came back and I was like, what's your availability this week? Please, sir, let me know when your earliest availability
Please
is.
select a date for a dick appointment, please.
He's like, for what?
He should know, right?
Yeah.
This is not the first time you asked that question.
And he was like, I was like, never mind. I give up on trying to fuck you, dude. Like, I'm done. And he was like, I literally said that. And he was like, what are you talking about, Genesis? Use my fucking whole ass government name. I was like, okay, excuse me.
His wife was sitting next to him for sure. Who is that? What does she want?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Genesis.
It's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, bro.
2 and 2 together.
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. He was like, oh, I think you're mixing your situations up.
For sure.
For sure. 1,000%.
Wifey or girlfriend was sitting next to him.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought.
And he was like sweating like. Oh my God.
And I was like, you know what? You're probably right. He was like, are you drunk? I was like, no, I haven't had a drink since Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, no,
Please
you
1,000%.
Yeah, no. And I forgot to block him on Instagram, but I need to once I get home.
He for sure has somebody.
He for sure has somebody.
For sure.
Because it's like, what? We were just like hella sexting the other day. What are you talking about?
You should have said that. I want you to come and do what you did.
I said, what? Do you want me to spell it out for you? What day are you available so we can fuck?
You said that?
Yeah, that's when he said, I think you're mixing your situations up. And I was like, oh, bro. I was like, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't want to go back and forth. And then he just like double tapped I don't want to go back and forth.
Oh, it was on Instagram?
Yeah. And then when today, sorry, he sent me like a reel. This was Sunday, I think? Yesterday. What day is today?
Tuesday.
Okay, so then this was yesterday. Today, he sent me like a reel saying something like, oh, you missed your chance. Or, not you. And it's like, he's like, oh, but it's fine, you missed your chance. And then it's like, oh, wait, you got a deep voice? I don't know, it's some dumbass video. And I was just like, cool. Like, I don't understand.
He must have been at work.
Yeah, he was at work. Because he doesn't text me after like 8:30.
Oh, come on.
That's when he supposedly gets home.
I'm a victim blame.
No,
It's your fault.
I'm not a victim. I'm just like, bro.
For sure, he has a wife or girlfriend.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
That's why I was like, I know,
100%.
I don't like the chase that much.
Oh,
but I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been really bad luck with the guys lately.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where the good, respectable dudes at?
They're all married already.
They treated you nice.
They did. You're right.
They buy you flowers.
This is why people
They give you space.
Oh my God, is that guy married too? Is that why he knows he can get with me? He's like, I'm going to show you the wedding band and I'm getting in your pants.
Facts. He's all looking. She's like, I'm okay.
Oh, that tingly feeling is back.
When you wake up horny.
Hey, you think I could do stand-up? Really?
If Gabe can do it.
Can he though? I want to go see one of his.
And we should boo him.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Throw tomatoes at the stage.
Oh my God.
He's like, what's up with flights in San Diego? Boo!
You throw ketchup, but like, because you can't smuggle in tomatoes, you know. I mean, I guess I couldn't in his pants.
Yeah. Shove him back there with the ham.
I sit down accidentally. Damn!
Your ass
like
eats
this.
Somebody told me to ask this. To ask all the guests. What's the craziest thing guys said to have sex with you?
I love you. No, everybody says that. What's the craziest thing? Like, to have sex with?
Yeah. Or even during?
During, some guy was like, call me Tupac.
Shut the fuck up. Why?
He was really into Tupac.
That's
Mind you, this was like my second time, and I was like,
did you say Tupac?
and no, I didn't say anything. I didn't know what the fuck to say. I was like, Tupac?
That's weird.
And it's because he was in Spanish, so he was like, dime Tupac.
Oh, damn, that's
funny.
crazy.
But, like,
Tupac?
to get in my pants? I don't know.
Because you know how guys will be like, I'll pay your rent, or...
Oh, I wish there was... I guess... that doesn't... No, that was during sex, too.
What?
He was like, have my babies.
Oh, my God.
Jen
got that good when you say shit like, fuck it. Let me bust in you.
I know I said that so nonchalantly. Like it happens all the time.
Like, I know I got this wop.
Did I say this on the pod last time?
What?
What I've heard that it feels like?
No.
So
like warm apple pie.
Like when you're getting head, but tighter.
Wow.
I was like, dang. I was like, I have no idea what that feels like. That is not something I can compare it to.
Oh, no facts, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe have a guy suck your fingers how he thinks your pussy grabs his dick.
I don't feel like that. But I don't feel like that's going to give me the feeling.
With the tightness.
I guess.
That's interesting.
I was like, oh.
That guy who said that, he's like, okay, I want to try.
This was years ago.
I think there's just some insecurities in there.
Yeah.
Because some dudes don't want their girls exposing their pasts.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? That's one thing.
I think it's funny.
I always talk shit about. I'm going to say his name, but you can bleep it out.
I'm not bleeping shit out. Patreon.
One thing I appreciated about was that he was always very supportive of the pod and would listen. But I don't know if it was full support or because he liked that I would mention him sometimes.
I think boosting his ego and shit.
Maybe a little both.
That or he knew he's like, I'm not gonna marry her. I don't give a fuck what she says.
That's true.
That's how I felt about the one and only ex I had. I was like, I'm not marrying her. I'm gonna share these nudes.
Dang. Oh, that's true. You have talked about that before.
Yeah, so
I wonder how many guys share my nudes.
maybe a lot.
Maybe.
Shoot them this way so we can all see. Share with the class.
How much would you guys pay? The video gets taken down for
for pornography, sexual soliciting.
I know.
Damn.
That's like,
So
but
I think that grippity grip.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Or compliments more on your head or your gooch?
I don't know. I should take a poll, huh? Mm-hmm. Just send a text to everybody I've had sex with. That's a lot of texts.
That's a big group text.
I thought I was gonna pull.
One big ass group text, and there's gonna be that one that fucks it up with the blue bubble.
The green bubble? Yeah,
for sure.
Always.
You fucked a couple Androiders. That's horrible.
You know what? That's why I'm not married. I was like, I'm not gonna marry them. They can have an Android.
Oh shit! Yeah, send out a group chat.
Yeah.
Has a guy ever been like, "Can we get some head, but not pussy"?
Yeah.
Oh, then you probably
the married ones.
He probably justify it like it's not cheating.
It doesn't count. It's not cheating.
Is it cheating? Like we didn't have sex. Like looking up dictionary. What's sex? You know, when the penis penetrates the vagina. I did not.
No, we had oral sex.
No, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. For sure, the married guys justify like that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
1,000%.
sure.
Yeah.
They're like, we didn't fuck.
It's like, you suck my titties.
He's like,
I did that to my mom.
Yeah. Don't make it weird.
Don't sexualize me.
That's nurturing. I thought you were like taking care of me.
Isn't that what psychologists do?
You know, on TikTok, there's videos of women breastfeeding their kids. And like the titty all out and everything.
Dang.
And it's kind of weird because you want to be like, those some nice titties.
Yeah.
But she's like breastfeeding. Like, I shouldn't be thinking this right now. That's weird.
But then
because there's like
do.
a child in it. You're like, I just don't feel right.
Like, is it porn if I kind of block him? Child pornography? Like, I don't. We do not condone that either.
Just pause it where the nipple is and be like, let me zoom in, cut him out.
You use
Get this quick nut out the way.
Edit to erase the baby from the picture.
It's not pedophilia.
Oh my God.
You should not be joking about that.
We should
What?
not. Pedophiles.
Oh, your boy. Gotta get him to come on the podcast.
He's still with the same girlfriend.
The one you used to watch your kid or whatever?
Watch. Sure, yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Did you ever warn her?
I wasn't supposed to.
You asked?
I asked.
Oh, okay.
They were like, no, stay out of it.
Like, mind your business.
Luckily, he didn't recognize me. The one time that I was over at the house and like
he was there?
He got there. And I was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And he was like, yeah, nice to meet you too.
He didn't recognize you.
I had my face mask on.
I was gonna say,
and my
glasses.
glasses.
Shitting bricks, like fuck.
And my
She's here to
hair
expose me.
wasn't blondish when we met. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, he said he didn't recognize me, and I don't think, I know. I'm like, are you smart enough for that? Like,
I'm telling you, he was shitting bricks. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Play it off.
Yeah.
Like when a guy runs into like the side piece, play it off.
You don't gotta worry about me. I act like nothing.
Like you're a stranger. She knows the role, guys. Come on.
It's not my first rodeo.
Side piece of the year,
Oh my
2022.
God. That's why my coworker that's married
Thinks you have
thinks he has a chance
He's like,
to.
oh, she won't tell? Fuck.
Like, I joke around like that, guys. I don't actually condone it.
Yeah. Acting like they're not home wreckers.
I know.
Wreck these homes, Jen.
Yeah.
Fuck these homes.
Is it a home?
Say God had sent you to do it. God sent you to test the
God
relationship.
sent me to test your relationship. Let's see if you pass the test. I should start going around saying that.
I feel like all the people who have like the shitty relationships always post like through ups and downs. As long as we fight for our love. Delusional.
So delusional. Oh, God.
I feel bad for those people.
Why do we stay in shitty relationships, though?
Is it fear of not finding something better?
I think sometimes it is.
Or is it the dude manipulating you to think that you couldn't possibly do better?
Maybe.
Fuck.
That's like, I felt that when the last guest said that her ex said that he wasn't attracted to her anymore.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
I never heard that shit. When she said that, I was like,
I almost started crying.
I feel bad
I was
for
so
her.
triggered.
I felt so bad for her.
That's like when my ex said, oh yeah, you took gaining weight. And because he would say that if I gained weight, he would leave me. And then that was in the beginning. And well, you've seen those pictures. I was super thin. And he went and like said, oh yeah, you took it as a challenge, huh? Mm-hmm.
People say hurtful
At
shit.
my heaviest, which was like 216.
That's not even heavy.
That was my heaviest.
That's light.
And then him, like, he made me feel like I was huge.
He's like, how do you fit through
He
doors,
would.
fatty?
Yeah, he would make comments like that, like jokingly. But then I would like, fuck, I think he's right. Yeah.
You know what bothers me when people don't let other people eat comfortably? Like, let's say you guys were eating,
my God,
and
yes.
he like would he make comments
Yeah.
like another? You're gonna eat that too? I hate.
But in the
that shit.
beginning, when we started dating, I would order salads. Like, I like salads. Sometimes some places make really good salads. No, I do. I
When you get a
genuinely do.
salad with a burger. Keep the salad.
Let's make it a taco salad and just do tortillas as the base. No
Instead of
lettuce.
lettuce, cut up some tortillas, fry them,
Ooh, throw some salsa on them.
with some meat.
Oh,
Get that protein.
I didn't bring your tamales.
I know. I forgot to tell you too. What a
It's
dick.
because I left work and then I went to the dinner and then I came here. I didn't have time to stop by, but I can give them to you tomorrow. I'll drop them off.
Oh, nice.
Okay. My ankles are still swollen from the trip. From the heat.
height.
Yeah.
Per usual, Jen. I had a good
It
time.
was a pleasure.
Chopping it up with you. We'll see who the next guest is. We don't know.
I have a friend that wants to make a comeback.
Oh, yeah, who?
Steven.
Ooh, you talked to him?
No, I haven't talked to him.
Oh, okay.
You talked to him.
Yeah, I was like,
He did. You know what? Now that I remember, he did mention it. He was like, "Oh, I want to come back on," and like, but I thought it was like a joke, because sometimes he's joking around, sometimes he doesn't. So I never know when he's being serious or not. And then I'm like, "Oh, he was serious about it."
more tea?
Yeah, I hope so. Let's talk.
Thank you guys for listening. Shout out to the first time, last time listeners. Much love and respect. Please subscribe. Hit that shit. Hit a like. Hit a comment.
That shit.
Tell us what you think about Jen.
Oh my God, no. But don't be pervy about it.
No.
You spell check. Oh, you guys can send them in Spanish. Pueden mandarlos en español. También leemos español.
Hit the sap button.
Sap button. Closed captions.
It does. YouTube does this shit. Yeah. Thank you guys as always.
Thank you.
It's your boy Jonah.
Share.
Genesis. Barbershop Confidential. Peace.
The podcast.
Yeah. You looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we